All right, friends, welcome back. Today we are going to work on a math activity, and one of my directions for my students was to color in the circles on the sheets that I gave them. And my sheets on this page just have different numbers, but your sheets can have anything: addition, subtraction, higher numbers, just wherever your child is at. That's kind of the sheet that you're going to want to make them. But for us, I'm going to do one of the lower level ones and then one of the addition ones that I provided to my families. And I also wanted to say I cut out little petals just out of different colors of construction paper for my students, or for my kids, I should say. It was a little bit easier because I wanted to focus on the math, not necessarily the fine motor tasks in this one. I did, however, color in my middle parts of my flower just so that I could see them a little bit better, and it might be a good idea for your child to do that as well so that it kind of pops on the page. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to each number, each circle, and we're going to say how many petals should I put there. So for one, I'm just going to glue on one petal. So then I would just put my petal on. Then I have number 3, so then I would make sure that I'm helping my child if they're not at the 1-to-1 correspondence level yet, but I would just count out 3 petals or have them count out 3 petals. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm ready to glue on because I have my 3 petals. And anyone can make these kinds of sheets at home, which is why it's such a great activity. While we are all at home, anyone can make these and make them the exact level that their child needs. All right, so I'm gonna do this one, and this one is 4. So before I get my glue, I need to count my petals. I almost forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I had one too many, so I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna do my 4 lines of glue. And the great thing about this activity is it can go over the edge of the paper. It's not gonna hurt anything. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this one over here because I want to show you another way you can use this paper. So this is another 4. So I'm gonna make sure I have my 4 counted out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm gonna put my 4 on. And when your child's doing it, they don't have to go in any order, whatever circle they're working on. They're just working on those counting skills, and on this sheet, it's that 1-to-1 correspondence. So we want to see if they can get all the flowers with the right petals. Another way you could use this, because I accidentally did this, but I put 2 4s on my paper. So if you have a child who's working on learning the definitions of same and different, you could use this. So you could say, which 2 flowers, once they're all full, which 2 flowers have the same number of petals? And so you would try to get your child to recognize that, oh, there's a 4 and a 4. And then you could say, like, are these flowers same or different? You know, you could always say, like, which flower has the same color petals? So I used a lot of different colors in mine. You could, see if they can find the same colored flower. So another great way to use that and to get some of that vocabulary done. So now I'm going to show you what a harder one might look like. I didn't color this one in yet, but you would just have your child color in the circles, getting a little bit of fine motor in there and making it a little bit easier to see the numbers. So I feel like when it's all on a white piece of paper, it might be a little difficult to see. So you're going to color all these ones in, and here we're adding, this is kind of like my 2s sheet because I did all 2 different number plus 2. So now you could use the same color petals. You could have them use different color petals. So when they're adding, you could say, find 2 purple and 1 pink, and then get your petals out. So I have 1, 2 purple, and I need 1 pink. And then you could talk about, well, how many do I have all together? So I would have 1, 2, 3. Then you glue those 3 on. So this will help with those math facts for my preschoolers that might be on their way to kindergarten or just ready for it. Thanks for watching.